Hey guys, welcome to Live, Laugh, and Lori. My name is Lori, and today we have the second half of an enormous TEMU haul. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, the first item we have, this is a tape dispenser. So what you do, you can put different types of and rolls of tape on here. I know you can get this. Yeah, so you pull this out, and then I could put different kinds of tape on here. And then as you pull it out, you just cut it right here. And then you can put multiples of these. You could actually use these for ribbons as well. And then you stack them on top of each other, and you can keep all your tape together. They don't have to be in an individual dispenser. They can all be on here together. So this is very neat. The next thing I have is a travel folding Gary bag. I think it's supposed to be a carry bag, but anyway, it's supposed to be a foldable bag. Oh, my scissors again. And I like having big tote bags. I use these a lot, again, when I travel. Be a nice little carry-on. The lightweight plastic. Like the color. So it has the strap at the top. On the front, it has a zipper compartment. I will say I thought it was going to be a little more substantial than this, but it's okay. But, I mean, it is a nice size. So you could put a lot of stuff in this. And for the fact that it is so lightweight, you're not going to be adding to whatever you're carrying the weight of a heavy bag because it is a lightweight bag. So that's pretty neat. Next, I have a wooden coffee cup. Now, I have lots of different ethnic pieces around my house. I love art. I love art from different countries, and I love things that are made out of wood, so I just thought this was really, really cool and would look nice sitting out on my shelf. And I have lots of different little wooden cups. As you can see, it's supposed to be able to drink out of it. It's just very, very nice little coffee cup. Okay, the next item I have, one thing I will say about TEMU is they have excellent packaging. Since I do some reselling on the side, I'm going to keep all of these. And I will tell you the one thing that I like about TEMU's better than I like Shein's is TEMU's do not say the name of the company on the outside. Whereas Shein bags, I constantly am thinking, what can you do with a Shein bag? Because every time I order from Shein, I have tons and tons and tons of bags. And the bags are great because they have the great little zippers over the top. But because they have Shein on them, I can't really use them for resale. But these are great little containers. Inside this one, however, I had another one of these hanging bars. Next, this is a different type of hanging bar. If I can figure out, here we go. I think that's what this is. Yeah, it's an expandable bar. And so we are double wrapped. Okay, so this one is a little bit different. You would hang it on your rack this way. You could also drop it if you want to, but what you have are pant hangers, and the cool thing about them is that they extend, they slide in and out. So you can leave it hanging there, pull it out, and look at what you've got, and then slide it back in. So this is really nice. I think I've got two of these. Yeah, here's the other one. And then I got a different charging cord. Wanted to try the two different ones. This one, you see, it's bright. It's got a really nice braided cover on it. And then has extra support here. And then it should just fit beautifully. And see, this one doesn't fall out. My guess is this is going to be the one that I'm going to use more often. And then I have toothbrush covers. I don't know about you, but I just feel icky having my toothbrush in there in the bathroom when there may be germs and things flying around. So I always keep my toothbrush in a toothbrush holder, but I don't like having the whole full holder, and so these are just to cover the bristles at the top. Oh, there we go. So you just slide the head of your toothbrush in here and pop it on. So this would even work if you have electric toothbrushes and you just want to keep them a little more sanitary. Comes in a package of four different colors. So if you have children, they can pick whichever one is their favorite color, and that way they know which toothbrush is theirs. And then I got another set of nails. These are a little more decorative. You can see they've got some little flowers and some little sparkles on the tips of the nails. I had one of these years and years ago. I got married, first marriage, I got married in 1984. And I got one of these that was by Tupperware, and it's just in bad shape these days. So it's a silicone pad. You throw this down on your counter. It works really great if you wet your counter first. But you see here, it's for rolling out dough. So if I want to roll out pie crust, and I know that I've got a 9-inch pie pan, then I know how big I need to roll it out. So anyway, this is just really great. Let's see what else it has on here. Oh, this is wonderful. It has a conversion chart for temperatures, Fahrenheit versus Celsius. It has measurements all the way around. And then it also has a measure magnet. So cups versus ounces versus tablespoon versus teaspoons versus milliliters. So this is actually very nice. And then it just rolls up and you stick it away in the bottom of the drawer someplace. Wash it. I mean, you can stick it in the dishwasher if you want to. It says it's cut resistant. It's fire resistant. It looks like it will go down to negative 40 degrees Celsius up to 230 degrees Celsius, which is 450 degrees Fahrenheit. And it is food safe and platinum 100% silicone. So it is safe for food. This is real neat. The next item that we have are some flowers. These look to be some eucalyptus. And so it's got this down here holding all of these together, but you can see you've got multiple stems here. Let's just pull one out. So each stem looks like this. I will say there's a little bit of glue kind of sticking around, so I may have to trim this up a little bit, but they are movable and bendable. So let's see, how many do I have here? I've got, it looks like I have 10 to 12 of these. So these will get a lot of use. Let me put them back in. This was a brilliant idea to just stick them all inside of that. Next, I have a pair of sandals. Hope they fit. I tend to flip my ankles over, and my feet tend to slide through these because I have a narrow foot up at the top. But I thought with how this has this kind of a lip all the way around the edge, that this will help keep my feet actually inside here. I probably should have a 7 3/4 because I'm between a 7.5 and an 8. This is a 38, 39. Typically a 39 is a size 8. And it looks like this is going to be a perfect size for my foot. They seem to be very, very cushiony. Got a lot of movement to them. So yeah, these are going to be pretty neat. Next, I have a toy for the backyard. It's called a jumbo speedball. My kids had one of these years and years ago. I'm going to say probably in the mid-90s. And they got a kick out of it. And so what you do with this, if you've never seen one before, takes two people. And you stand at either end, and each person holds these. And then this will zoom back and forth, and as you pull them apart, it sends it to the other side, and then the other person pulls them apart, and it sends it back and forth to you. So it's kind of like playing pitch and catch, where you can't drop it because it comes straight to you on the strings. So I figure my little granddaughters will get a real kick out of playing with this. Then I also got a little golf set. It comes with its own golf bag and everything, which is so handy. I think this is supposed to go through a hole inside, come out on this side, and then this is how you roll it around. It's got holders for the little golf balls on the side. These are your holes that you're shooting for. It has a tee to set your balls on top of. It has two tees. Then it has a putter, a chipper, and a wedge, I think is what these are called. So you have three different kinds of golf clubs. It's actually a very cute little set. I just wish that this wheel worked. But what we may be able to do, I may just get a hot poker and shove it through there so that we can send. So, I mean, this will still work if I'm not able to use the wheels, but dang it, you kind of want to be able to use them. Yeah, it looks like the plastic's coming down a little bit too far. Oh, wait a minute. I see it. I see it. Come out of there. Come out of there. You know what the important thing is? If you pull the clubs out, you can put your wheels back on. So I don't have to send this back. I just had to pull the clubs out. Now I have the whole thing put together. So we have the pull behind. This goes in. So there you can see your hole with your flag. This is just as cute as it can be. And it all stores here together. And I do love things that store all unto themselves. These are really, really cool. Now, I have seen these before, but we have a great big sink. And so I didn't know if this was going to fit our sink or not. But then I just saw that this one was a little bit bigger than the other one. Typically, a sink cutout is 32 1/4 by 21 1/4, a standard double bowl sink, which is what we have. I'll just tear the box. I've seen these on Amazon, a whole lot more expensive than what this is. So I've got a little screw here. This must be here. Yeah. So you put this, you hang it over the edge of your sink. It's expandable so that it's going to fit the different sides of things. And this is a drainer. So you can put your plates and bowls and things on here, and they don't have to clutter up your counter. And then when you're done, look how tiny this gets, and you just slide it in. It does have a screw that you can put in right here, which I think when you screw it in tight will keep it from sliding. I guess. See how well it works here. Yeah, it's not going to move. So yeah, that is really, really neat. Okay, let's see what we have next. Oh, I love these. I have great big prescription sunglasses, and with my little bitty purses, the case doesn't fit in there, but I don't want to get my lenses scratched. And I do trade them out quite a bit. And so this, is that not cute? If you see here, you just open it up. It's flat. You set your glasses in here. I've got a pair of my regular glasses sitting here. So I put in like that. And then you snap them. And my glasses are in there. They are protected. Then it has this so that you can like hook it on the outside of a purse. I a lot of times will hook them up here just so that I have them with me when I'm walking around, like if I'm on a playground or something. And then it also has a little snap here where you could snap it onto something as well. So anyway, I think these are absolutely great. Although I thought they looked like eyeballs, now I think they look like fried eggs. So whatever you want. I think it's pretty cute though. I don't remember what this is either. Nice and pretty. It's green. I've been traveling a lot lately, and some of the times I'll need to eat in my car, and other times I just don't like eating with the little plastic forks, especially if I'm eating like a baked potato, and things just snap. So I thought this was absolutely great. It's a set that you can take with you. It even comes with chopsticks, but it's got a fork and a spoon, and they fit inside of this nice little carrying case. And what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to throw it in my glove compartment in my car. And then I will always have clean utensils with me. I also have a couple of different kinds of adhesive. So this one is called B7000. I think it is like E6000. So they've got it packaged very well so that it didn't leak and didn't bust. So it's got multiple layers of packaging on here. But my hope is, even if this is only half as good as E6000 with the difference in price, I think this is a great idea for something to use. So anyway, it's called B7000. Next, I have a pumice stone. Now, I don't know how you are with cleaning your toilet, but where we live, we have extremely hard water, and it stains the toilet horribly. And so it's really hard to get like the calcium things around the side. A pumice stone is the most wonderful thing that has ever been created. It's a little grindy feeling, and so you can put this down in your toilet and you can scrub on the edges, and this will actually get all of the nastiness off of the sides. I'm telling you, if you have never had one of these, they are absolutely excellent. The other one that I used to have did not have a handle on it, and it just gets a little too close to the nasty crusties, so I love the fact that this has a handle on it. So pumice stone for working in your toilet, excellent idea. Next I have, this is a crochet ring. And so, see if I can get the package open. Man, they put the label right over the edge. I'm just going to lift the package open. There we go. And so, if you crochet, you know that you hold the hook in one hand, and then in the other hand, you hold your yarn, and then it threads through. Well, this you can actually put on your finger, and instead of having to hold it, it's got the little curve on there, and so you can actually put this on. I probably is going to go this way. Put this on your finger and run your thread through here. And so it's, especially with like fingers like mine, my fingers get really stiff and they lock into place. So this way I can just have my hand sitting there and it's going to guide my yarn through. So this is pretty cool. Okay, next item I have are wooden beads with tassels. If you look at current ways of accessorizing, and it doesn't matter if you're doing something anthropology looking or pottery barn looking, or if you're wanting kind of a modern country, what you're going to see is that the wooden beads with the tassels on them are very, very popular right now. And people will just lay them around. I've seen people paint these different colors or stain them different colors. It's just a really nice little accessory piece to just lay around, and it was pretty cheap. So I got a couple of these. Okay, next I have some Barbie clothes. I'm really interested to see what the quality of these are. So this is one little outfit. So you've got the front of the shirt. It does have the Velcro in the back, so younger kids are going to be able to do this. And then it basically has a long pair of jeans with Velcro. This feels a little papery, but you know what? It would work great for my granddaughters. And this is one that I think it was like $1.98, something like that. And I was going to get it, but then I didn't get it. And then I got something that said that they had marked it down to like 48 cents for me. So, oh my goodness, the girls are going to lose their minds. They're going to think this is absolutely beautiful. So it's got the trim. It has lace. Just a little closer where you can see it. This is actually very nice. And then again, it does have the Velcro on the back. Now, are these made like they're made by a designer? Absolutely not. But you know what? The ones that you buy from Barbie brand aren't either. So, especially for the difference in price, I think this is great. Then I also got a couple of other outfits. I think I've told you in a couple of other videos that my 4-year-old granddaughter loves mermaids, and I think this is a mermaid outfit. Or not. So we have another pair of jeans. These do not feel like paper. Again, they have, oh, they're even keeping up with the style, where they have the angled catch on the waist. And then this is a lacy kind of floofy with puffy sleeves. Little shirt. Also has the Velcro up the back. And then lastly, pink and blue outfit. This has, these are a little bit of a corduroy. So you've got a dark blue corduroy pant. And then the shirt says rainbow after the rain. I come up with some weird sayings. But anyway, it's got a little flutter here on the edge of the sleeve. So I think this is really nice. And considering that I got 3 outfits and a dress, and it probably cost me maybe $3 or $4. You can't buy a package of doll clothes that have maybe one outfit and then lots of the little accessories that get lost in one day. You can't find these for, I'd say, $10. So this is a fabulous deal for Barbie clothes. Next, we have an onion saver, which I have one of these already, but mine has been dropped so many times that it's got big old cracks in it. Now, what I will say about this one is it's only for a half an onion, where mine is for a full onion. And I guess most of the time you're not going to put a full onion in here, but a lot of times I don't cut it down this far before I put it away. So, but anyway, you put your onion in here, you put your lid on it, snap it together, and, well, I think you, oh, there it is. Hang on. It's got a little, this is what my other one did not have. So there, it's on there nice and snugly, and this actually will keep the smell of the onion within the package as well. So these I typically spend $4 or $5 on when I buy them at the grocery store, and so this is pretty cheap. I've done a lot of gardening right now, and I'm discovering I don't like the watering cans that I have, so I'm trying to use different things to figure out what works best. And a lot of times we just use like big 2-liter bottles, but that's what I thought was really great out of this. You can screw this onto a regular bottle, and then this side of it, once you've got the bottle in there, this side is like a watering can with the little holes, and then this side is where you can actually pour it out. So little and cheap, but I have a feeling this is going to be really nice when I go out and water into the flowers rather than the big part of the garden. So this is really nice. Also, I think this part is going to be cool for watering my succulents, because I need to kind of get in there, make sure it doesn't spill out. So this is really a brilliant idea. Now, the next item that we have is a magnetic USB cord. So, it's for charging. And if you see here, depending on the type of charger we have, and I think that's the one that I need. But you only have to have one cord, and you can charge different things. So there's mine. Okay, and it just plugs, except it just fell right out. It's awfully loose. I don't know if that's actually going to charge or not. I'm going to have to attempt this with my actual charger, but it seems like it's a little bit loose. But let me show you what it is. It's a really nice cord. It's wrapped in some kind of a plastic. Then on the tips, it's got the magnetic section here, and then your charger point just snaps on. Now, these are the different ones that it has. Let me put these. Okay, there's one. Here's the second. And then here's the third. This is for my old phone, I think. Yeah. So, I'll have to let you know how these work as far as the actual charging itself goes, because it does feel a little bit loose, and I'm wondering if maybe it would fall out easily. So, I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, new charging cord. Okay, the next item that we have is for holding your SIM cards out of your phone, out of your cameras, things like that. So it's going to keep you from losing all of your little SIM cards. This is a great idea. Next thing I have. Oh, I bought one of these the last time, and we loved it so much that I got one for myself and Ryan, our nephew that lives with us. So what you do with this, and I showed this on the last one we did, but you take a soft drink or a water bottle or something like that, and you slide the top of the bottle in here, you hook it on here, and then you hook this on to your belt loop or onto your belt, and then if you want to take a drink, you just unhook it and pop it back in there. This is great for when you're shopping, especially if you're doing like thrift shopping or a big flea market or something. Oh my gosh, this would be fabulous. Next we have, another pair of nails. You can tell I don't wear really, really long ones, and I don't wear them really dark. Okay, next, these are citrus peelers. We have a great big orange tree out back, and we really have really good oranges. And what's really neat about them is the skin doesn't sit real closely to the orange, so it's really easy to peel the orange like in one great big piece. Well, if I can get this little sucker open. Handy dandy little scissors there. And so what you do is you hold on to this, you stick this little part right here into the top of the orange, and then you just pull down. And what this does, it cuts into the skin of the orange, but it doesn't go all the way into the orange. So you pull this down the side, and then you're able to just peel it apart. And it came in a little package of 5, and with different colors. This is for filling bags if you want to do like freezer prep for the week and preparing your food. So this, you're going to sit down on your counter, and then these pop up, and then you would take like your gallon Ziploc bags, you would set it in here, and then you put the edge of the bag under each side so that it holds it open, and then you load your bag, and then when you're done, you unhook the sides, you pinch it back together, and it is ready to stick in your freezer. So let's say I needed to fill this up with mashed potatoes. I slide this on here, and then I'm going to push it back down to where it's going to sit like on the counter. There we go. And so now it holds it open for me so I can actually pour things inside. Let me tell you, especially if you don't have anybody to help you in the kitchen, this is wonderful. Not only for using to prepare freezer bags, but just something to hold things open so you can pour leftovers in here. These are really, really useful. So this is great. And it's a whole lot cheaper through TEMU than it is if you go to Amazon. So great idea here. And so for the last item that I have, these are kind of overalls. I got them in a 5XL because I wanted them to be huge, and I'm hoping they're big enough to cover my butt, plus a little bit. So let's see what they are. Okay, it's a silky fabric, so not the kind of fabric I thought it was going to be. But as you see, you've got spaghetti straps, got a little bit of elastic up here at the top, kind of a onesie, and then it just has long, full legs. So let's go try this on. Let me tell you how much I love this outfit. I think I could wear it every day of my life. So here it is from behind. But as you can see, it has adjustable straps. So I've got them pulled up basically as far as they'll go. It has pockets. Pockets are fabulous. But as you see, the length on this is great. I am 5'5" and a half. I don't have any shoes on. It just comes down to where it almost skims the floor. These are fabulous. I mean, you could wear a little bandeau under this. I've just got my regular bra on. You could wear a little sports bra underneath this. Oh my gosh, I think this is absolutely fabulous. So, what do you think? Well, that is everything that I have for you today. I hope you have enjoyed this. If you have enjoyed my content, please leave me a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, go ahead and give me a thumbs down, but then please leave me a comment about what you didn't like. I can't fix things if I don't know what's wrong. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you would love to know when I have something else coming out, please subscribe so that you could be notified when I have my next video. So thank you so much for joining me today. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.